In this video, we will make a GUI application using Python Custom Tkinter and SQLite libraries. I would like to briefly introduce the application to you. There are 3 entries, 1 button, and 1 label object. I enter the table name and salary ranges into the entry objects. For example, let's want to see people with salaries between $1,000 and $2,000. When I click the button, it saves the data in the SQLite database to a text file. We will redo the application together with you. To support us, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. So let's start. First, I will create the database and table. I can do this using these codes. I set the table name, column names, and types. When you click on the button, a database and table are created. I will insert 100 records into the table. I insert a record into the table using these codes. You can access the data in the table using this select command. All data is shown on the console screen. Now we will make the GUI application that I introduced at the beginning of the video. I am transferring the necessary Customtkinter, SQLite, and OS libraries. If you do not have the Customtkinter library in your project yet, you can transfer it using this code. I create a variable for the window. I set the title of the window using the title function. I set the opening size of the window using the geometry function. By using the main loop function, I ensure that the window does not close suddenly. We created an empty window. Now I will start adding entry objects to the window. I create an entry object for table name. I send the window variable, text and width values to the entry function. I can add the object to the window using the place function. I added the first entry object to the window. Now I will add 2 more entry objects to the window. I will use these entry objects when determining the salary range. I am making the necessary arrangements. I will add the other entry object by copy and paste. I am making the necessary arrangements. I added all 3 entry objects to the window. Now I will create the button object. I send the window variable, text and task function to the button function. I add the object to the window using the place function. I can create the task function with pass for now. I added the button object to the window. Finally, I will add the result label object to the window. I send the window variable and text value to the label function. I add the object to the window using the place function. I added all the objects to the desktop window. Now let's start editing the task function. First, I connect to the database with the connect function. I am sending a SQL query containing the between operator to the execute function. I can access the values entered by the user into the entry object by using the get function. I want it to write the SQL output to a file. I can create a text file with the open function. Row is actually a list. I access this list with a for loop. I can write data to the created text file using the write function. I close the text file with the close function. Let's try the code. I determine the table name and salary range. When I click on the button, a text file is created. But nothing was printed. There is an error in the project. Because row is a tuple-type variable. First, I need to convert it to string format. I can do the conversion using the str function. I'm trying to apply it again. I will enter the table name and salary range and click the button. Text file has been created. The data was printed to the created text file. Now I will make two simple edits. First, if there is a file with the specified name, I will delete it. I can do this using the OS library. If there is a file, I delete the file with the remove function. Finally, I edit the text property of the result label object using the configure function. Let's test the application. I enter the table name and salary range. When you click on the button, a text file is created. I may try a few different ones. Notice that the text file is deleted each time. To support us, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. Thanks for watching.